boom, bam, we're live. Don't forget, we do Friday night cat chat every Friday night, 8 p.m. So far, we've got catch fish with us. Chris and V is out there. They caught a nice flathead last STANday, last Sunday, 25 pounds for those that were guessing. For those that were guessing in my the short video I put out on that. Hello, Jessica. How are you? Catfish Cowboys out there. Donald Long, Warren Farley. No fun backstage. But there is the link for the panel right at the top. Hey, Shirley T, how's it going? No,
I've not seen Bobby in here.
He's
Bobby,
probably catching bait.
Probably. I tried a little bit this morning. We had some bait left over from yesterday, thankfully, and this morning I didn't do so hot.
Now,
one of our friends is like straight ahead of us. They just caught a fish, and so I'm kind of doing a loop to give them some space. So, do a little delay, loop around, and pop back on the line.
absolutely. I'm looking at the background there. Looks like a beautiful day.
Yeah, it's nice. We got a breeze, cloudy, a little overcast. It's going to get up mid 80s today, 86, 87.
Let's see, we've got there's Rowdy Royal out there, Donald Long, Shirley T. And where are you fishing? Where are you joining us from today there, Chris?
The same place we are every week. No. We're at Hoover Reservoir, just north of Columbus, Ohio.
And you say it like a bad thing. That's a good thing. That's a good thing.
We actually talked about going to Sandusky today, but
oh, okay. There, you can have a little disappointment there then.
yeah. But we did well down here last week. We caught 15 fish total, 15 or 16, something like that.
Like I said, no offense to Hoover, but
But yeah,
It's getting overfished, so it's, there's a lot of people here all the time anymore.
yeah, I'm
bank
seeing
shoulder
that.
to shoulder last night. It was kind of crazy. But the state at least is going in the right direction. They stocked lake just to the west of here with blues.
Really?
They started that southeastern Ohio. They started stocking them out towards Bobby.
Cool. Around here in the East Coast over here, they just blame blue cats for everything. They're trying to eradicate them over here.
Our state recognizes them as a game fish that everyone wants to chase, but they also allow the pay lakes to exist. So,
It's one of those confusing situations. It's really similar to, except for the pay lake thing. Take that out of there. But I'm sure that there was people catching huge bass back then, and stocking their own private ponds and things like that. But for years, catfish have never been considered game fish, and pretty much whatever body of water they're in, they are the premier predator fish in that body of water.
absolutely. The flatheads here are the apex predators, and the blues are right up there with them. So, we did see one floating yesterday morning. It's about 32, 35 pounds, and that's a big fish for here.
Yeah, I mean, there's not many species of fish, freshwater fish, anyhow, out there here in America that you can go on a regular basis. And why did that change all that? Anyways, there's not many freshwater species that you can go figure any lake or any body of water that's got flathead or blue cats in it. It's not uncommon to catch a 20-pound fish, and there's not very many other species that you can say that with.
Oh no, not even carp really. I mean,
It's
Yeah.
actually getting hard to catch a 20-pound fish.
Let's see. There's boom, boom, boom. We got Living Water Outdoors. How's it going?
Okay. Yeah, I'll leave that out to dry.
So hopefully Bobby should be here. He usually when he's not, if he's not going to be here, he'll usually say something ahead of time. But I bet you he's out catching bait.
Yeah, and I'm gonna bet the places he goes to catch bait probably has little to no service.
But you know, I'm wondering if you don't catch fish with what you're using to try to, is it still bait? I guess it is technically, right? It's technically still bait, even if it doesn't work for you.
It's pets, definitely.
Yeah, he's taking his pet swimming.
That's that. I've heard a couple good jokes like that. Game warden jokes.
Absolutely.
You're not allowed to keep fish from here. I'm not. These are my pet fish. I'm just practicing swimming with them. The game warden says, "Oh yeah." I said, "Watch, I'll prove it." You put them in, they swam off. Benoit fishing's out there going to Benoit.
They're getting ready to take off for Florida, I believe, or maybe they already have.
Yeah, today-ish or tomorrow. I know they were saying I had it all set up. Why did it change?
Yeah, I have family down there, but you won't catch me down there in August. No.
Yeah, it can be a tad warm. Let's do this for now. Sure, everybody would much rather watch. I'm sure everybody would much, much, much rather see them beautiful rods that you have hanging out the back of the boat there than watching me on screen.
Oh yeah, that's the new J&S Signature Series, the green ones. Those eyes are wicked.
I love seeing them. They look beautiful during the day, and at night, it's really cool seeing the way they look at night. But there we
Now,
go.
he's got a new toy she's playing with back there.
Uh-oh.
Hey, you might be able to see it under her rods on that side. It's a little camera. It's out there. It's connected by a line. We got to connect it to just in front of the bait, and she can see the baits with it.
That's
It
awesome.
doesn't record, but we're trying to figure out a way to get it to or upgrade to a better one that actually does record. One of the two. But
So Hoover's relatively clear body of water.
No,
not by like your clear standards, upstate New York clear, nothing like
Well,
that.
I'm talking about the clear standards as chocolate pudding James River that you
Yeah,
put a camera down and you can't see 6 inches.
yeah, clear compared to that.
Yeah.
But
it's got infrared on it, so it lights up about 3 feet around it. So if a fish takes it, we'll be able to see it.
Awesome.
And the fish are not afraid of it. We put it in the water. I put it in the water a couple times yesterday. Got some awesome fish coming up and saying hi.
That's so cool. I want to do the. Have you seen the ones like in the crab baskets where you put the GoPro in the crab basket? Any type of underwater footage is just amazing.
she threw the camera out, and it's got a little float on it to keep it in the upright position, but it still sinks to the bottom.
Yeah.
And she threw it out yesterday and got it between two little rocks. It's amazing how many crappie and bluegill will come right to the edge between those rocks and look at it.
And a bass attacked the float.
The Bassa, yeah, it's got a little tiny float right on top of it. Yeah, Bass attacked that yesterday.
We're as smart as people say bass are. Let's see. Well, there he is.
We got a bobby.
We might have a bobby. Bobby, where art thou? There he is. There he is.
Hear me?
We got you now.
Hi, Bobby.
Looks a lot brighter over there. Like the sun's shining. Not as cloudy. He can handle
Okay. And there you go. As you see scrolling across the bottom, if you want to. There you go. Scrolling right across the bottom there. If you want to fish with us on a stand day or have any questions, feel free to shoot me an email right there, twostandsfishing@gmail.com. And if you're looking on how to get some of those amazing, beautiful rods, along with the German alloy steel hooks, the red crimson hooks, and all the other wonderful gear over there at rivercatstackle.com. You can use code 2stands10. You can use 92210, catch 10. Hey, there we go. There's our good friend Ray Ferguson in the house. What's up, Ray?
Good morning, Ray.
Morning,
Watch-
Ray.
Watching us on Facebook. Ray says, tell V I'm watching so they'll catch a fish.
Yeah, no pressure there.
Oh, should we put bait on?
Yeah, you got Ray's watching now. You're gonna have to. He said the last time I watched, he caught a monster flathead.
That tells me you need to watch more often, Ray.
There we go. There's our RCT brother, Randy Bible. What's up, my friend?
Good morning, Randy.
922 may be looking brighter over there, but his signal sure is not.
Oh man, I thought you were gonna crack on intelligence for a second.
Wabash Nate's out there. Benoit said they're leaving tonight.
Ladies, be safe.
Absolutely.
And make sure you come home to us. We miss you.
Absolutely. First and foremost, like V said, safety first. That's right. Wishing you Godspeed, safe travel, safe return. Because we need to see some of the amazing footage that you're gonna get down there. Not sure if it's gonna work out, but the plan is they're gonna try to do some shark fishing on stand day, so we'll see. We have 33 awesome, amazing people out there. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Nice, delicious bowl of grits. Come on, show of hands. Who loves grits out there? Everybody loves grits, don't they? No big grits fans? I could eat grits and eggs for breakfast every single day. Hey, there he is. What's up, Stan 3? Good to see you, son. And what might you be doing on this fine stand day? There it is. Palmetto Cats. Hey, Kevin, how's it going? Appreciate you coming in. Kevin says, grits. Ray said, oh, yeah, there you go. The shrimp top it off. But Ray said, I got shrimps. I don't know why here in Virginia they pronounce shrimp very weird. But he said, I had shrimp and grits this morning. Oh boy. Stan 3 is out there having fun today. School shopping. Oh boy.
So
Well, the good thing is that only four only four of them are going to school now. So the weather outside is frightful, but in the boat it's so delightful. Thank you, Buck Williams. Great to see you, my friend. Please hit the like button. Thank you. We have hey, there's Uncle Don R. For those that didn't get to see it yesterday, Uncle Don R was fishing in a panfish tournament. Well, it wasn't a panfish tournament. I'm sorry. It was a short rod tournament. The Doc Demon, Doc Runner type rods. We did it earlier this year with Catfish, River Cats Tackle. And hey, there's Catfish Weekly out there too. Welcome in. Mike Chavez, how's it going? But Uncle Don R, great job yesterday. He came in third yesterday, so great job with that. But more importantly, it was awesome for me to see Don out on the bank having fun and out there with his grandson. And it was just a lot of fun listening to him talk with everybody yesterday. See, there's Fishing and Cooking with Mike Chavez. Up in the Air Run Outdoors is out there. Welcome in. Dave B, how's it going? Oh, David Ogden. He likes grits. He said cheese and jalapenos. Or jalapenos, depending on which way you want to mispronounce it. But yeah, absolutely.
Hey, I can hear again.
Chris just said, I just muted I muted you for now.
It,
You're in that big winds. And going down the line. Here we go. Donald Long. Catfish Weekly in the house. Make sure you check out Catfish Weekly Monday nights. V was recently a guest there, I think 2 weeks ago. Catfish Weekly Monday nights, 8 p.m. Eastern. This past week, a great show. Ryan Bortz was up there talking about kayak fishing, but a lot of it crosses over whether you're in a boat or in the kayak. A lot of good information there, as always. Oh, of course. Northern View Outdoors, welcome in. Yeah, it does look a little bit windy out there today, doesn't it? So a little bit later in the show, I've got a couple of good tips this week. Got some handy dandy low cost tips. So we'll be doing those a little bit later in the show. You get 2 tips from 2 stands on STANday. Thank you, Donald. I appreciate that. That's right, Nightbot. Thank you for being such a big part of our 2 stands fishing family. You want to fish in the future? Oh, we lost Bobby again. If you'd like to, we've got the link going the link. We've got our email running right across the bottom. Feel free to email us. If you have any questions or concerns, we can answer for you. Or you want to fish with us on a STANday, or come up on a Friday night, or you just have a general question, feel free to email me there. And also these beautiful rods that you see right there, you can get them at rivercatstackle.com. Code 2stands10, catch 10, 92210. And there's many others, but that's just the ones that are up here today. Okay, DSO 10, he's in chat. Danny says, getting everything ready. Hitting the river with Fishing and Freedom this afternoon. Well, that's always a good show. Oh, we got a boom, boom, bam, $1.99. We got the $2. $2 boom, boom, bam from Palmetto Cats. Thank you, Kevin. Hold on a second. Make this whole way up. There we go. Little cowbell. Thank you, Kevin. I appreciate that. $1.99. You got to get a little 2 stands jig for that. We appreciate that. He says, have a great day, everyone. Catch a lot. Later. Thank you, Kevin. I appreciate that. Dave B's out there. Welcome in. And of course, you know what's going to happen right now. Chris, I'm going to unmute you for just a second. There we go. You know what's going to happen right now that Bobby's having problems with this, with the signal and everything, don't you?
Oh, he's got a fish on right now.
Absolutely. Might even be his PB. Who knows? But I guarantee you, every time, you know, I am known to be fashionably late, and a couple of times 922 has had that fish on right at 9 o'clock or right before 9 o'clock. I'm sure that's happening right now. Oh, the wind cleared up. It must have changed direction a little bit.
Yeah, I put the hair curler over there, over it. But it's when we first started out this morning, left the dock, it wasn't too windy, but you know, as soon as you start fishing, it's gonna kick up.
Absolutely. Let's see. Boom, boom, boom. Shirley T's out there. Skull Rush, what's up, my friend? Good to see you. And as far as Catfish Weekly, don't forget to go. Is this week coming up? Is this week? Lyle could probably answer that, or you guys might know this. Uh-oh, there we go.
We got some action. Fish on.
There we go. Yes. Hopefully we'll be seeing some of that this Monday night by our good friend Randy, gray hair Randy Swain. I believe it's this Monday where he's doing the Top Cat on Catfish Weekly. Hey, Allie, what's up? There's my good friend Allie. How's it going? Don't forget to check them out, Adventures Valley and Clint. Matter of fact, that's where once it comes back. Got the them hanging up here in the back of my studio. Ashley Brady in the house. What's up, Ashley? Well, that's awesome. Yeah, I got to message you and Clint this afternoon because something you may be interested in doing with us. We're doing a jugging tournament on the on August 23rd. 205 Wild Actions out there. Dan River Boy said that he's going to Dan River Boy says that November 9th, think I'll fish a STANday in Osborne. Uh-oh. Is that when they're doing it this year? Are they doing a tournament down there this year? Is that a fish on? Or is that board just acting weird?
The boards are probably acting weird.
To your left. That thing shot all the way over there.
My northing has turned itself off 3 times in a row this morning.
Donald Long said, all right, Miss B, show him how it's done.
She always does. I'll grab a weight on that, then I'll let her show off her fish real quick.
Thank you, Ashley. Always good to see you.
$11.17, so 11.
On the board with an 11.
There you go, guys.
Nice fish, V. All right, catch. Denver Boy says the Operation Vets with Nets tournament is September 9th at Osborne Landing. Cool. That's right down here on the James River. I had fun fishing that with DRB, Denver Boys, last year. And Operation Vets with Nets tournament, September 8th. Got it. And if you are looking for a veteran for that, of course, let me know, DRB. We had a lot of fun fishing that last year. Of course, didn't have the results we wanted, but still fun fishing. Ooh, excuse me. Yeah, oh man, that was so aggravating. That was so aggravating. I fished a veterans tournament last year and hung out for a good portion of the awards ceremony and stuff. And I left right before they passed out rods to all the veterans. Steve Ransom, no, we didn't, but we'll be making it out there soon. Catfish Cowboy was going to fish today. He had a little mishap with his charger. Welcome back, Bobby.
Oh, this phone deal is about to drive me nuts.
I bet.
That dang junk iPhone said I had full signal, but kept telling me I didn't have any internet.
What in the world's that all about?
It's an iPhone. Miss B, Chris, what's happening?
Howdy, Bobby. Bobby, you need to come fish with us. We have service over here.
Hey, there's our good.
Yeah, unless I'm bleeding or dying, I'm gonna try to be here.
Yeah, we were actually debating, and by we I mean pretty much me, was debating that you were probably catching bait, and then I was saying, is it still considered bait if you don't catch fish with it? So kind of wondering, trying to feel that answer out there, but
Now look, we're gonna start the show like that already. Can't wait. Wow.
But there's a real-time catfishing, the professional catfish angler. Good to see you, John.
Mr. Parker, how you doing, buddy?
He's heading out. DRB said that Operation Vets with Nets, OVWN, is having a tournament in Ohio in October. Considering doing that one, running on over from Pennsylvania.
I believe he may be mistaken. I believe that's boots on the water, not vets with nets. We will be there.
Oh, that one's in October?
Yes.
Well, there you go. So many great veterans organizations out there, all with the same, I want to say same mission, but same goal, getting veterans out there, back on the water.
No, you said it right the first time. Mission.
So
Well, I
much
don't
love
know.
to
Air
any of
Force probably didn't have missions. They just showed up.
Oh, wow. Hey, we were the only ones smart enough to
You
send our
started it.
officers out to fight. That was a nice one. Good one, Bobby. Good one. Good one.
I was going to be nice today, but you started it, so I had to get my licks in.
That's right. That's right. I love it. I love it, by the way. And I've noticed that, Bobby, I think it probably started with Lisa, but it has just continued. It doesn't matter what show you're on, what channel you're on.
I'm I'm on somebody else's, watching somebody else's live, and somebody in the chat just hammered me, and I died freaking laughing. That would be that Mr. Mark P. He's pretty cool, dude.
I've seen it a couple times. Like nobody, you weren't even in chat or on the screen. Like, I think you were in chat. You just weren't chatting. And somebody said something, and I was like, "Look at this!
Yeah.
Bobby ain't even here, and people are throwing shots at him."
Yeah, Ed Evans got me good yesterday.
Lisa's here now, by the way, just so you know, Bobby. I know you're a little worried about that. She's here.
Oh, okay. Well, it was nice fishing with you guys. We'll see you next week.
And Lisa said, "Hello, Stan, Chris, and her beautiful V."
Morning, Mobile Flamita.
There, John Cyclone.
Where's the biscuits?
That's what he just
What's up,
said.
John? Oh,
John said, grass is cut. Now it's time for some biscuits.
John hates his neighbors. Every Sunday morning, he wakes them up with the mower.
And it is like faithful too, like every Sunday morning.
see, I'm the
John,
other way around. I just keep them
wait,
awake.
I'm coming.
I'm sorry, V, go ahead.
I said, John, to tell Steph to make me a plate because I'm coming. I need food.
Oh man. He gets me every week with that plate of biscuits.
Probably should have ate before I left the house because right now I'd probably eat a fish and I don't even like fish.
That's pretty dang hungry right there. I know I'm enjoying the heck out of these grits right now.
Grits aren't something that are readily available most places up here. Every now and then you'll find a place that serves them, but pretty rare. So when we were down there at Vicksburg, had to have some breakfast.
They are just maybe it's just a thing with me because that was what my father made. And my father being from Louisiana, the big thing was grits. So grits like all the time for breakfast, and usually with fried egg with it, of course. And the only problem with up there is there's not a lot of the further north you get, the worse they get at making grits. So they don't know the secrets.
I like cream of wheat, but I do not like grits.
That's my wife is cream of wheat. She loves cream of wheat, but
Oh yeah,
grits,
it's
nope.
yummy.
Yeah, and I'll eat cream of wheat. I'm not a big cream of wheat person, but
I want you to.
Or glasses, I can't see.
I don't know. The lake must be turning over or something. That's 17 dead catfish I've seen floating so far.
holy
Geez.
smokes!
Bobby, you know what the water
Something's
temperature is
going
over
on.
there?
That's what I was going to ask. Good question.
Oh, oh, I had the lake info pulled up.
Danny just said, "Gotta admit, it's hard to watch y'all on fishing on STANday and not be there, but I'll see y'all this afternoon." And
We will be
Danny,
there.
what time? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
We may have a thunderstorm roll through around his show, but we'll be there.
What time do we got it scheduled for today, Danny?
2, I think his time.
2 Central, 3 Eastern. That's going to be a lot of fun. He's going to be out there with Richard Cluck, Fishing Freedom. Wabash Nate said he's craving fried mush with syrup. 3 Central. Thank you, Danny. So there you go. If you haven't
Well, it
subscribed
says
to Danny's
81, but I know it's hotter than that.
81. Well, the wind is blowing, so that may affect that'll definitely affect the surface temperature.
That's what the marina says.
Oh, all right.
As shallow as that is, I figured it'd be a little warmer than that, to be honest with you.
Absolutely.
We're at 83.5 over here, so quite a bit deeper body of water.
Well, that's probably a little more correct. It is DNR's thermometer at the Marine to say on that. So
Hey, Stan, you were talking about veterans event, and
Oh
I
yeah,
would
yeah.
like to plug that event that we're doing in October. Veterans events are our favorite. The best one ever is the one on Sandusky Bay with Disabled Veterans Outdoors. We absolutely love that organization and what they do for the vets here. But in October, I want to say 13th, 16th, I don't remember the date exactly, but if you go to the Facebook page, Boots on the Water,
Hmm.
details are there. Currently, I think they're at 60 some vets, and I think we just hit 40 captains. We need more captains. So if
Now,
you have a boat, come
there you
on
go.
over.
What
You
was the
don't have
name of
to know
that?
the river. Boots on the Water.
Boots on the Water. Boots on the Water. If somebody could look that up and drop that link in chat. If you have a boat and you're in that area, I know they're always looking to add more boats and also more veterans. So if you know a veteran and disabled veteran in that area that's looking to get out there, all the information is on the Facebook page.
And another one to start planning for it now is the Disabled Veterans Outdoor. It's usually the first weekend in June on Sandusky Bay. Taking vets out, it is an absolute blast. My favorite day of fishing of the year.
Absolutely. Like I said, between vets and kids, I don't vets and kids and uh, those people that just can't get out on the water like they used to. I mean, that's whether you're a veteran or not, just getting out on the water, just amazing what that can do for somebody.
Vets and young people for sure. We've met a few young people that fish this lake, and let's see, how old's Wesley? 20, 21. Ran into him and his girlfriend out here fishing one day, and they just wanted tips. So I said, "Hey, we'll go out and put you on fish." And another young man who was 18, uh, he had fought cancer as a child and all that. Him and his girlfriend, they fished the event. We got them out, put them on new personal best fish. It's just amazing. Just absolutely
And that wasn't that long ago, right? That was a month or so ago, wasn't it? Uh-oh. All right, Chris. Just we've got some really big wind coming through there again. So we just muted it real quick. We'll check back in a few minutes. For now, I guess we'll just have to talk to Bobby. I mean, I guess we'll be willing. I mean, I guess. How's it going, Bobby?
here that he said you talk too much, and he it's going pretty good. Uh, oh, another beautiful day. Got a nice breeze going for once.
That does make a difference, especially in August. How many times in August I sit there, man, I would pay for a breeze right now. Skull Rush said that he's destroying a big breakfast burrito. That sounds good. Danny Stone said, going to do the best to make the Vets tournament. The one in Ohio, October 11th. I don't see anything in the post about Boots on the Water, but the contact information was
Yeah,
last call.
I was
Catfish.
scanning this on YouTube.
Go ahead. Oh, did we lose Bobby now too?
I was thumbing through the one fishing. No, I'm still
Oh,
here, ain't I?
yeah, you're here. Yep, you're on the big screen right now.
I can hear you guys.
You are on the big screen. Absolutely, Lisa. We were talking a little bit about that before.
Oh God, you trying to scare everybody?
Um, David Ogden said, speaking of thermometers, yesterday the feels like temp was 115 degrees. Woo. That
No
was all the
thanks.
way central Arkansas. And that's right, Lisa. We got the by we I
It's
mean the way
80,
out
80 degrees. What is it?
on August 23rd. We have the way out there tournament series, the jugging tournament. That is 5 to 11. Mashed potatoes, mashed potatoes. But I know it's in the evening. I believe I heard that Danny's going to be fishing in that one.
Five in 5 day. I will be.
Oh, you're fishing the jugging tournament also?
I need to borrow Chris's Starlink so I can fish where I want to. Yes, sir. It's gonna be fun.
Certainly is. I'm definitely looking forward to that one. I know also on that day in the morning, Eric B. Eric B's got a small rod panfish tournament. Let's see if I put that one in here yet.
I'll just take half of one of my ugly stick catfish rods and fish that
It's
one.
still, the funny thing with that, Bobby, is it would still have a bend in
Get me an old willow branch and tie a string to
it.
it.
There you go. That is definitely a tournament. That's a tournament idea I've been thinking about. You have to catch a fish. Uh, you have to catch at least one fish from a cane pole, one fish from a smaller pole, and then one fish from a pole of your choice, like the beautiful River Cat stack of poles that you have right there. And the three biggest fish, one from each pole. You know what I mean? I don't know, just an idea I've been kicking around. I think that'd be a lot of fun.
Ooh, that would go really good with the one I've been working on the rules for.
Let's see. David Hawkins said 857 here feels like
I
95.
hate locking my reels down, but this wind keeps pulling my clickers off.
Well, Bobby,
Well, my car says 76. The Weather Channel says 82.
It's funny that you bring that up, Bobby, about the wind pulling the clicker off and stuff. And one of the tips coming up in a future show is a tip about rubber bands. So instead of having to lock your reel down, you take said rubber band, you have it, but you have it wrapped around, the handle in front of you. You just run, you put the line through it. Wasn't planned on this one, but you put the line through it. Then you can leave it open, and when the fish hits it, it just pulls the line out. But that'll keep it locked in place without having to lock your reel down. Just another reason why you should always have some rubber bands in your box. That's how STANday and I used to.
How's the tip on that rod?
What's that?
How's the tip on that rod after it hit the ceiling fan?
You weren't supposed to hear that. Oh, it's still fine. It's still fine. That Uncle Lou rod has been through a lot.
I said, how's the tip on that rod after it hit the ceiling fan? You didn't think I heard that, did you?
No, can you hear me now? I said, that's an Uncle Lou rod. It can take a lot. It's been through a lot, and it took a lot, so it's still good.
I gotta get. Yeah, I gotta go get some new eye tips for my crappie rods. I smashed it in the door last Sunday.
Uh-oh. That's never good. Easy enough to fix, but never good.
You got another device playing?
Me? No,
I
why?
keep hearing myself twice.
No, they're coming across here is just a single. Or what about it, chat? How is audio? Lisa, how is Bobby coming across twice out there?
I
Or
keep
is it?
hearing myself twice.
I did put my hearing aids in a little bit ago to try them out. Mike Chavez says it's fine. Nope, just once. They're saying in chat that the audio is good, Bobby. All right. Well, I think we lost Bobby's audio now. What time is it? 10:04.
Probably just the echo bouncing in the hollow head of yours.
Thank you.
Did I?
Thank you, Shirley. We'll put that over there. Those beautiful J&S green signature rods. Hopefully we'll see one of them bend over right to the water. There's River Cat's Tackle John out there.
Can you hear me now?
I hear you. Can you hear me? Now we don't hear you.
Yeah.
Now I hear you.
Yep, I hear you.
All right.
My signal's bouncing back and forth, so it's coming in delayed.
Oh, there you go. That'll happen. Yeah, now it's actually the signal's pretty clear right there. Let me see. Did I get the biscuit? Okay, let's see here. Okay, there we go. Come on, stay there. All right. And I just downloaded the picture. Of course, we get this every Sunday morning. There we go. Mm, biscuits and eggs, the salt and pepper. Dang you. And there it is. There's the Eric Burnside, Eric B. There's the panfish tournament with the short rods. That is August 23rd at 8 a.m., I believe. Okay. So do you think that's going to help, Bobby, if you stand there and watch the poll?
I was just tightening my lines up.
I hope
Something
everybody's
I
having
got
a
one of
great,
them hit and runs. They smack it and run.
yeah, one of them swim bys, huh? Hmm. Well, we just lost about 15 people in chat, and I didn't even sing. I don't know.
Yep.
Thank you, Shirley. Everybody remember to hit the thumbs up, please. That's right.
Traders.
Well, while we're waiting for some action, we've been live for about an hour. We are going to do, we're going to do the first tip of the day. Tip number 1 on STANday this week. Let's go over here. So I heard Danny talking about this earlier in the week in chat, and I know I have some spots. I know I have some spots that are very, very snaggy, and I know that if I fish there,
Don't
I
fish
know,
like 922.
I know if I fish there, I'm going to lose some equipment. I know I'm going to lose some sinkers. So, little tip: take your handy dandy bag and what I do is I make sure I have some. There we go. Okay. There's my handy dandy bag from last week's tip. But you know what this is, don't you? Free weights. And you know, you can use whatever size you want, just a little bit of weight. You can get a bigger amount of weight, a heavier amount, or you may want to, you know, just bounce that bait around a little bit, smaller weight. But anyways, rocks make great bait. I mean, great weights. And all you do to do that is at the bottom of your rig, below your hook, take a rubber band, just do a little loop knot to attach it to the line. So now you got that. You got a rubber band attached to your line. Then all you do is big hook. I mean, a big weight. Wrap it around it a bunch of times. All you do is just keep wrapping it around till it's nice and tight. And there you go. Now when that's you know you're fishing a snaggy area, you know you're going to lose weights. Now when that gets hung up, which you want it to, that rock gets hung up, it's going to be right there. Fish hits it. When that fish hits it and that rock gets stuck. The fish is able to pull it. You just fight the fish. All you lost was the rock. You didn't lose the rest of your rig, and now you're just free fighting that fish with no weight on it. Rubber band to the bottom of the line. And it works in other areas too, but this also works really great. You have areas where The snaggy areas are perfect for it. Like I said, because you know you're going to lose weight. So this way, all you're doing, and if you're using other things like spark plugs and old metal and everything like that, you're leaving that stuff behind. This way, all you're leaving behind is another rock in the water, and works great. Also, if you're low on sinkers, low on weights, they get expensive, and it's a good way to just bring some extras with you in case you're running low. There you go. 2 stands tip of the day. Thank you, Mike. Hey, there's our good friend, weekend angler Josh is out there.
You know what would really, if you got it,
What's that, Bobby?
trick for wetlands too.
Also works as a boat deterrent. That's right. That's right. And all that's left there is a rock. You're not even losing your sinker on that. Great point. But weekend anglers in here,
I
so
said
of
if you
course,
fish a lot of wetlands, that'd be a good trick too. It'd save you a lot of money, and instead of having to buy those expensive non-lead sinkers.
bam, there you go. That's right. That's right. I know a lot of states are doing that. New York was going to that. But even in, like you said, wetlands where ducks are around and things like that, absolutely. They want you to use, what is it, tungsten sinkers. Well, there you go. No, you don't got to worry about it. And like I said, you can get any size. If you are going to be using heavier weights, heavier rocks, bigger rocks, I suggest getting the thicker rubber band. But and I was thinking, that's all fine and good for people that like to use like the high-low rig. But what about people that like to use the sliding rig? A lot of people like using the sliding sinker, like your Sandy Cooper rigs and Sandy rigs and the Carolina rigs. Well, in that case, then all you do is get yourself a little breakfast straw. Yourself a little breakfast straw. Slide that on your. There's old eyes going. Slide that on your rig like you normally would. Just don't drop it. But just cut yourself a little piece of. You ever notice how it's always harder to? It's always harder to demo things live than it is in a video. Okay, put that on there. It's going just like you normally would for any, or if you're using a sinker slide or whatever. And if you're using a sinker slide, that's perfect. You just put the rubber band around the rock and hook it to the sinker slide. But that'll work perfectly too. But you take that, now you take that and you put it against the rock. Same thing, same concept. Just keep wrapping it around, and now you've even got a sliding sinker from the rock. And if it gets hung up, again, you're not losing anything. You're not losing the sink. You're not losing the sinker or the line. All you're losing is a rock. It gets hung up. Fish pulls it, or you pull it to get it loose, and pops right out. So there you go. The rubber band rock sinker tip. So where were we, chat? see, we still got we got both of our anglers here muted. A lot of wind. And let's see. There's the weekend angler. Josh was asking for the weather for sturgeon. Conditions are sunny. Temperature of 83 degrees. Wind is blowing from the south-southwest at 1 mile per hour. Current humidity is 76%. And in case y'all were wondering, that is in the beautiful city of Sturgeon. Beautiful city of Sturgeon right there. So there we go. There's the rubber band and rock weight trick. I have another quick tip coming up later, about the 11 o'clock hour. Uncle Don, he sure did. So the tournament yesterday was a Castaway Crew tournament. That was the short rod, your Dock Demons, Dock Runners. And Possum caught 165 panfish in 3 hours. It was crazy. What was it? He kept saying, got him, got him, got him. Trying to get my possum accent on. Got him. And since Josh is out there, I believe that it is this Monday night is the Top Cat on Catfish Weekly, I believe. And I think it's Randy Swain, our RCT brother, Randy Swain.
Well, the truth is, he was fishing his bait tank, catching the same 5 fish over
Is
and
that
over
what it
again.
was? He's got a little bait puddle out there that he puts 5 boogle in and just keeps catching them. Awesome. There you go. So Monday night, you don't want to miss that. I am in the drawing. I hope I'm going to make sure I'm on the wheel for the drawing to fish the Top Cat. That would be in September. So we'll see. That one is usually, I think they do that.
Yep, that's what he does.
They pick. Go ahead. They picked that one on the 1st of the month, so we'll see how that goes. First Monday of the month. There you go, Weekend Angler. Monday at 7 p.m. I believe 7 p.m. Central Time. Old gray-haired Randy Swain will be chasing the Top Cat prize. Great idea, a lot of fun, a lot of excitement with that. Hey, there's a Catfish Dog in the house. So, question, Bobby, are you potentially going to be back on the board this week? I think you scared him. Hey, there's our friend Dink over Stink Catfishing. What's up, brother? Good to see you. Okay, and then the next event for Castaway Crew is they are doing a
Who
kids
knows?
poll. They are doing a kids poll challenge. So that's the small rod, but it's the Barbie rods, the Paw Patrols. All right, David O says it's time for church. See y'all next week. We'll see you then. Thanks for coming in. As always, great to see you. And like they said before, say a prayer for us all there. Everybody could use a little more prayer in their life. That's right. Uncle Don R says Bobby and I both have to work hard for our fish. Oh, it was definitely a great dog. It was an awesome time. It was a lot of fun hearing. Oh, we lost Bobby. It was a lot of fun hearing Amanda and Joshua did a great job with keeping track of the score and then talking with chat. They read every comment and there was talk back and forth between the anglers and the hosts. It was very, very fun show to watch. Oh, boom, boom, bam. Thank you, Dink over Stink Catfishing with the $2. Boom, boom, bam. Thank you very much. I gotta get to hit that music button a little quicker. Oh, Don R. Thank you, my friend. $4 super sticker. Boom, boom, bam. Thank you very much. There we go. He says that's two stands, $2, two times. Thank you. Absolutely. That is what makes absolutely dog. That is what makes the shows good. Any live show. And I think I was saying it yesterday. I think it's, the live show, the videos are about the angler or the content creator and what they're making that video about. But the lives take, for them to be successful live and entertaining live, it takes having great guests up on the stage on the panel with you, and it takes having an interesting chat out there. And there we go. We saw V running. I got you.
Nope, didn't hook up.
Oh, all right. Exit's all the way out. But it was some excitement at least. It was some excitement at least.
At least somebody getting a bite.
So I will be out there fishing soon. Guaranteed. Catfish Dog said just made skunk board update for Possum and Avid. Let's see. Also in September is the next MRM. That's a in-person tournament. That's the Mississippi River Monsters tournament. River Cats Tackle has 4 boats in it that I know of right now. So V did a great job last time of being live from the tournament. So she will be doing that again this time. That was really cool watching the weigh-ins and stuff. When the boats came in, the trucks would wheel them into the weigh-in stage, and it was like a rock concert going on in there. Think over stink, saying, let's go. That's right. That should be a lot of fun. So good luck to our fellow River Cats tackle brothers and sisters out there fishing this tournament. And I think that with Creel, it was only their second time entering, and they were in the top 25, I believe 23rd. I'm going to call it 22nd just because, it's me.
Technically 25.
Oh, they were in 25th?
Yep. But they're still
There you go.
out of
Absolutely tough.
80-something boats.
And not only 80-something boats, but 80-something boats of the best anglers across the country. So a little bit of shake up there this year. It was Micah Burkhart and River Certified Spencer. They ended up winning it. Oh. Yeah, Chris, if you are muted, so it's up to you. So
Can you hear me?
I hear you now.
And Bradley Cooper. He was part of that team.
What was the other name?
Bradley Cooper.
There you go. Yeah, I don't think the rest of us know him as well.
I just try to always make sure because he was there.
Absolutely. That's how you get to be better known.
Yeah.
Danny Stone said Richard is installing 100-gallon horse trough on his boat for a live well. We are either going to win or sink the boat trying.
I saw the box that Randy Swain got. Randy's a good sized fella, and he can get in that box. So you don't have a big old live well.
Yeah, that is the one thing. If you're doing live in person, in person tournaments where there's a weigh-in and stuff, absolutely don't want to mess around with live well. That is one of the most important things, because let's face it, it's about the fish to begin with, and you can't have a couple of big fish in a normal live well all day. So I know a lot of the people that do it on a full-time basis, they'll have oxygen tanks pumping oxygen into the water.
Oxygen constantly recirculating in these warm
Yep.
temperatures. Yeah, that water gets way too warm in there. So,
And that's a little point for everybody. If you're going to release the fish in these warm conditions, not only the water, but even the air, once you get the fish out of the water, how many times you see people, they're going to put the fish back, but they'll take it out and lay it on a 150-degree black top. Or, even in the boat, the floor of the boat and things, unless it's got some sort of water on it to kind of cool it down. That's a lot. That'll dry that slime coat out on a fish pretty easily. So yeah, one of the most important things for doing tournaments, in-person tournaments, is a big enough live well to handle that. Oh my goodness, Lisa Swain. Lisa said, "Oh, I need everybody to pray for Randy during the Memphis tournament. He's with Lance and Dink." Catfish Dog, when I saw
Yeah, I don't know if that
Micah
team's going to catch any fish, but I guarantee you they're going to have some fun.
Absolutely. There's Randy out there. Says Dink and Danny, we have a 100-gallon live well as well. Putting the second pump on it today. There you go. You know, it's important all the time, but like Chris, like you were saying, this they're already stressed to begin with in this you know, the hot temperatures of the day, the water temperatures up in the upper 80s sometimes, and so they're stressed to begin with. So good point about that, keeping the water constantly recirculating. And even if you're going to harvest some fish, when it's
Yeah, because you want to keep them as fresh as possible, as long as possible.
yeah, even if you're going to harvest some fish, absolutely, it's important to you know, either get them gutted and bled in on ice, or you know, keeping the water just for the taste of the fish. If you are going to keep it, there's no sense letting it spoil.
And when we land a fish, we want to, hey, get it in the net, get it in the boat, get it out of the net, take pictures, do whatever we got to do with it.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Might be something there. It's small. Now, oh, yeah, it's there. Whatever it is.
You need net?
I don't even know if I need a net. Almost feels like a gar. I think it let loose. I think it was a gar. I believe it was. It was going left and right like a gar.
Hmm. Believe it or not, I love eating gar. Danny Stone said it's gonna be interesting seeing all these people in Memphis fishing waters that I have fished for a long time. Mississippi River will make men out of them. Pucker time for some of them. Don R said that his lake temp is only about 72 degrees. Catfish Dog University study shows fish feel the catch pain for 22 minutes after the catch.
Actually, that's when you take them out of the water. They literally have excruciating pain for 22 minutes.
There you go. They do, you know, there's a lot of studies. They've studied this for a while, and there as research, as equipment gets better, you know, fish can't tell you how they perceive pain, or how they, you know, human can. And so there's all kinds of studies on how fish is perceived, how pain is perceived by not only fish but different animals, et cetera, et cetera. Definitely interesting subject. There's P&B Catfishing. Paul is out there. Randy Old Gray Hair Swain said he's going to be dragging this afternoon. I'm not sure where he got his dress at, but we'll see.
Him and Daryl gonna go out on the town.
little humor there. Hey, there's Smallwater Charters. What's up, my friend? If you are looking to head down to if you're looking to head down to Florida, Tampa area, I believe, check out Smallwater Charters. Definitely a great time down there. Dun.
Put one down at 20 feet. I don't want to be all the way on the bottom.
Weekend angler. Danny's show is Danny's got a live schedule for this afternoon. I think 2 p.m. Eastern. If you are not subscribed to Danny Stone, I have it set up. I have the redirect set up. It will take you there. Hit the reminder button. Go ahead and subscribe, and if you hit the reminder button, it'll automatically bring you back to his show when he goes live. Or I'm sorry, it'll give you a notification that Danny's going live. You know, anybody above Florida, it's all the same thing. You got a Miami, Orlando, Tampa, one or the other. It's down there somewhere. Okay, the Okeechobee area, is that better? Is that better?
Yeah, that's way down yonder.
Yeah, I forget how long of a state Florida is, just like how wide Tennessee is. That was quite an eye opener. I knew it was a good sized state, but I did not know that it's like 7 hours across the state, 7 or 8 hours across the state of Tennessee. Unless, of course, you're John, and it takes about 4. Oh, there you go. Smallwater Charter said everything above Daytona is just South Georgia, anyhow. 453 miles across the state of Tennessee. Unbelievable. Danny Stone Outdoors saying his tip for anyone who has never been on the Mississippi: aim your boat for the giant whirlpools. That's better than any ride at Disneyland for sure. Oh, that's awesome. So if you are a Smallwater Chargers fan, which you should be, he has a long time friend and client coming down, Coach. Be there tomorrow. That's going to be a fun week. Anybody that's watched them fish together knows that it's going to be a fun week. Coach bringing his girlfriend this time, or is it a solo trip? So make sure you check out Smallwater Charters this week for any of the action that's going to be happening. That's right. That's right. John lives in bass heaven and a launch once in a while. I believe we're talking about the rocket launch. Dink over stink, catfishing, saying, Randy, you ever been on the SIP? Been about 40 years. Wow. Imagine how old Randy must be if he hasn't been on the Mississippi for about 40 years. Woo! Small charge solo trip. I don't think the coach liked sharing the boat or the fish last time.
Birds. felt like a guard kind of ran sideways.
Let's see, we got Ed Evans. Don't forget Ed Evans' show Wednesday nights after midnight. So Wednesday night at midnight or Thursday morning at 0001. 1 minute after midnight. Of course, there we go. My grandkids made me put that banner in there. I catch bigger fish than Grandpa.
All right, I got a mute DNR just pulled up.
Oh, okay.
Not too bad. How you doing?
Randy, old gray hair Swain. Stan, I may be old, but I'm still better than most. That's right. I go by that. Hey, there's Mad County Fishing. Chris and V, you guys trying to fish after this is over?
She's gonna run home, take care of the dogs. I might try and grab a few crappie.
And grab food.
Yeah, and she's got to grab food for us too. We'll be 99% chance we'll be on Danny's show. They are calling for some thunderstorms to roll through, so we might be hiding out in the truck for a little bit during those.
Boy, I tell you what, that's if you've never been caught out on the lake or the river in a thunderstorm, man, that can get scary quick.
We had one of those happen.
Oh, happened to Stan 3 and I a few years ago, and it was the rain was supposed to be northwest of Richmond, so it wasn't even supposed to like come close. Well, you know what how that goes when you use they say it's not supposed to. Weatherman, the only job you can be wrong most of the time and still keep your job.
Wow.
Next thing you know, out of nowhere, the wind picked up. It went from beautiful sunny day to just the darkest clouds. It got so dark so quick that the like street lights and the automatic lights that sense dark and were coming on. And man, the wind was coming, the rain was coming sideways, and the thunder was so loud it was just shaking my glasses, and the trees are bending. Oh my gosh. I got a short out there somewhere about it. But definitely turned bad quick.
We were on live tournament.
Here on this reservoir, and it was all supposed to miss us about 5 to 10 miles to the south.
Mm-hmm.
Kept watching, said, it doesn't look like it's going to miss us, but you look at the radar and everything shows it's going to miss us. Nope, it just flat out opened up on us. We had boards out pulling them. I started the motor and said, screw those boards, we'll just drag them back to the dock. It was a big old mess.
Oh my gosh.
Absolute downpour. Couldn't see past the front of the boat.
So that was probably a cut and retie type situation, right?
Oh, yeah, it was nasty.
Well, we're glad that you made it through it safely.
It was definitely an experience. That's the worst storm we've been in on the water. Now, as a young guy up on Lake Erie, I've watched it go from calm, looking like glass, to 6-7 footers, and that will scare you to death.
That is something.
Even in a 24, 25-foot boat out there, it's made for it. Yeah, when it goes from calm, then all of a sudden you see those rollers in the front of the boats coming up and slamming down. Yeah.
It's definitely a lot different being out on the water in a storm than being on the bank in a storm. That's for sure. If you have never experienced it, it gets scary. I mean, it doesn't have to be like you were saying. That's a severe situation. It doesn't even have to be like that. It could just be a small storm, and what was the lake Always good to talk about safety. Just a little reminder every now and then. What lake was it last year in Ohio that the tournament director ended up losing his life because of
That's been 2 years ago now, and that was here.
it was
Yep.
there. I thought it was there, and it was
Last year there was an angler lost here. It's my understanding he had just bought the boat the day before and brought it out for the first time and took it into weight because this is a north-south lake. It's just long and skinny, and a north wind or a south wind will turn this up. And you've got 10 horsepower limit, so you can't get anywhere fast.
yeah.
When it does change, we're blessed to have a boat that will handle anything this lady will ever throw at us.
Mhm.
But yeah, tournament director 2 years ago, a lot of guys had talked about not proceeding with the tournament, and basically it was, hey, proceed with caution. And yeah, shortly after it started, their boat capsized, and Shane didn't make it back. But that's
Every year somebody flips over in this lake. Every year.
And
There was a
it's
sailboat flipped already this year. Kayak
wow.
flipped this year.
When they say because like Chris was saying, right? They were saying because it's the way it's positioned and just being so long and so straight that you get that wind coming straight down it or up it, I guess, whichever direction.
either one can be nasty.
And you think you're on a lake, like we can look and see. You can see the bank around you. You take it for granted, and even small bodies of water. Not that Hoover's small, but even small bodies of water can get bad real quick. And that's why Ryan Bortz was saying on Monday night on Catfish Weekly about if you're going to even think about kayak fishing, the most important part of kayak fishing is your life vest.
My throwable is right under my seat if anything should happen, and I can put my life jacket on in a matter of seconds right here. So I mean, it's just always being prepared.
Yep. Having knives in the area to cut the rope, and well,
Awesome guy.
I don't see handcuffs on Bobby, so
Oh, hey, well, we actually thought about doing that, but
oh, that would have been hilarious. Can you imagine if we could have got
that'd have been a blooper of the year, I guarantee you.
Can you imagine if Bobby would have talked to the DNR to handcuff him and stuff and like rough him up on screen?
Officer Turner, he was a really, really nice guy.
I'll teach you for breaking the conservation laws. Boosh, boosh, beating him with the billy club, and that would have been hilarious, Bobby.
Right after STANday last week, I got checked by the ranger out here. This is patrolled by City of Columbus, so they use park rangers. And I stopped, and we ended up talking for about a half hour. But all he really wanted to make sure was my prop was off my big motor. Law enforcement gets a bad rap, but they're just doing their job. And if you're compliant, odds are they're going to be more helpful than anyone else.
Absolutely. Just like everybody else, there's the 1% that are having a
Usually when you have the most trouble,
too seriously, but
usually when you have the most trouble, it's the younger rangers, the younger NR.
Something to prove.
It's yeah, but like you're saying, that they're doing their job, and imagine what it would be out there if they weren't patrolling things. It's hard enough, to get it, to cover the area, but imagine. Look what people do now with them out there. So imagine if they weren't out there.
Yeah. Self-discipline is such an important thing, yet so many people lack it.
Yeah, absolutely. And some of it is just not knowing. Like there's people that have never fished before, never been around it, and they don't even have a clue that you need a license to fish. Which, so to us, it's like you think it's common sense, but
Well, I did
I
get
have
then
some
to ask.
info on the catfish. I guess the parasites have been really bad this year.
really,
So
yeah, we got to ask a Weekend Angler about the the Lake Ness monster.
He was nominated for Guru of the Year, which let me tell you, that's fitting.
That is awesome. And a few years ago, rented a house, Lake Ozarks. The community boat ramp was down, so I had to launch 10 miles away. The day we left, there was 50-mile-per-hour winds. That was a scary 10-mile ride back. I bet you. Randy said, I have a waist-type life jacket, and I love it. Shallow water lakes are the worst with that stuff. Absolutely. That's right. Ashley was supposed to be fishing last night. Eddie G, what's up, my friend? Just bought one of those manual inflatable ones last weekend. That's what I was thinking of, trying to look into one of those. It's just like anything else. When you're above a normal size or below a normal size, it's hard to find the proper gear sometimes. Finding a life jacket that fits 6X is not an easy task. First of all, it's got to be able to float all of that BS.
want to be nice.
Thank you, Bobby. I appreciate that. Ashley caught three kitties last night. Very good.
That one should go right through.
Yeah, I started to watch her live. I was probably 10 minutes in. That's her last I remember.
Yeah, we were talking about that, Randy. Old gray hair Swain, going to be fishing the Top Cat tomorrow night on Catfish Weekly. So we're looking forward to that. Danny Stone Outdoors. Honestly, boots and clothes in general will weigh you down if you go in the water. Safest way to fish is buck naked with a life vest. Just watch out for the hooks. What the what?
I'm gonna pass.
You know
Some
what though?
situations, yeah.
You know what though? Danny's got a point. That is a very, very good point there, Danny. And another good thing, not only will you not have to worry about the clothes and stuff weighing you down if you get in the water, you'll have the spot all to yourself. There'll be nobody that walks up on you. So you'll have all the fishing spots to yourself fishing that way also. So good point. Good tip, Danny. Good tip.
My clothes don't weigh much. I'm not carefully dressed.
You're more likely to be wearing a different jacket.
Naked fishing. Woo woo.
Go ahead, naked fish. Does everybody remember those co-ed naked shirts from? No, is that just my friends?
Oh God!
Co-ed naked shirts, Big Johnson shirts.
The Big Johnson ones, yes.
Yeah,
Oh,
late 80s. Late 80s. I remember it fondly.
they were so much fun. Yeah, I remember.
Almost want to go through just with the camera just to see.
Oh, well, there you go. That explains it. That was Danny that was saying about, fishing with the fishing naked. And the weekend angler just explained that one to us. Danny knows about that because him and Josh fish with Jerry Parker on a regular basis. So they know about the naked fishing from that. I see.
Where has Parker been?
Uh,
I know he's been working. I've seen the pictures of he sent from work. But
yeah.
I haven't
I,
fished with him in a while.
I think didn't he put a fish pic in the group chat? Maybe that was that? I think that was him about a week ago. Oh, there you go. Weekend Angler says Parker's at work this morning.
Bet you I can make V's ears perk up.
Uh-oh.
How's that?
The wildlife officer told me an unofficial record was caught out of Piedmont, 78.9 pounds.
Out of where?
Piedmont?
Piedmont.
Nice.
Well,
DNR couldn't get there fast enough, so they turned it loose.
oh, wow.
That's what I would do.
Yeah, but as soon as that gets out, Piedmont's going to be overran, and it's a shame because it's so secluded, so nice out there.
Yeah.
Hopefully it
Well, that's
doesn't
what
get
happened
out.
to Clendenin. Well,
Yep.
still happening to Clendenin.
That's what happened to Hoover.
Teddy Stone said, I've had to edit Jerry Parker running naked on the bank out of a lot of videos. He just shows up, runs in front of the camera, then leaves.
I mean, we could take this live fishing to a whole new thing on OnlyFans.
That would open up some new social media ones too. What the OF? Only we could do an OnlyFans live fishing tournament.
I'll do the hosting and let you idiots do the running naked.
Oh man.
Well, I could do that because nobody would be able to see anything anyhow because the camera would be all screwed up from that bright light.
I was wondering where Bobby was going with that one. I was like, That's right. Hashtag only stands.
We'll call it buck naked fishing.
That's funny. That's funny.
You know someone's going to run with that now.
Yeah, well, absolutely.
It would be hilarious to watch.
Get
Well,
get them jumpsuits like from Benny Hill show.
That's right. I was gonna say we could actually do it on regular channel. It would just be like on Discovery Channel, do Naked and Afraid. You just have to have the little blurred out areas. It'd be a bigger blur on some of us than others. But hey, I'm not blur shaming anybody here. Oh man. Catfish
I'll tell
Dog
you what
says,
would happen. People would realize how much their clothes protected them from those hooks and that. Stop. Yeah.
It would only take one mistake, right?
Oh, yeah.
I've been putting pants on real quick.
I can hear it now. Somebody hollering, "That's not bait!"
Oh, I thought they were going to yell, "You need bigger bait!"
I was trying to be nice, Dan.
The fish wants to eat, not a snack. Oh boy, I didn't know fish ate Tic Tacs.
Here's one for all you guys, just because I love you guys very, very much. And by guys, I mean the men. Imagine that hook getting caught on when somebody's casting in the wrong area.
Oh,
You're welcome.
Ooh.
Just another piercing.
Not just any hook. We'll go with the
Oh.
RCT German alloys.
Yeah,
No,
okay, yeah.
no, I'd rather be stuck with well, I can't say that. It'd be bad, bad
I
Don't
just
mouthing
forget,
want you all to
my
think about that now for the rest of your lives.
don't forget, Danny and 922. They love the Crimson Red hook, so we'll allow you to use those.
No,
Oh gosh.
that's just as bad as well, it might not hurt as bad because they're sharp.
Oh gosh. LG Bass has been out there listening to us
Sorry,
ramble
Tom.
on. Yeah, Danny Stone says, imagine the doctor you're into the emergency room. And how exactly did you get a hook there?
I'll tell you, but you got to subscribe first.
Prince Albert on the cheap. Gives a new Randy O. Gray Hair Swain said that gives a new interpretation of the rod butt.
Oh,
Oh man. I got
You
what
be
am I
praying
supposed
for that hook through the nostrils.
to
That's just that's an easy one.
Man, one more rod. Where am I going to put this? All of my rod holders are being used. Never mind. I can't go there. That's too much. Too much. Oh my gosh. Whew. Yeah, dang it, Danny, it's all your fault. Danny Stone says, once again, let him down the dark path. My work here is done. I'll see y'all this afternoon. No, Josh, I don't think I have received that one yet. That'd be a good one. That'd be a good one. Got some folks got some folks bad at casting gonna end up with a DIY Jacob's ladder. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I got a bad backlash. Holy smokes. Definitely give a new that would definitely give a new meaning to the term bird's nest for sure.
Listen, if you pull hard enough on the hook when you're going to cast and it catches in the wrong place, you'll save a lot of money on gender reassignment surgery.
And you
oh,
might discover a new bait too. Who knows? Who knows?
Yeah. You're like, I'll take you to the doctor as soon as I see if this bait works.
Well, we all know that y'all heard the story about with Tim, about him getting his finger all
I think the gar are really active right now.
with Epic Catfish, he was, if they couldn't have reattached his finger and everything good, he was going to use that for bait. And I wouldn't have put it past him. Catfish Dog says, wait a minute, Bobby must be lost. He's pulling a Biden. He's actually walking towards his poles. What the what? River Rat 3030's out there. How's it going? That's right. Happy Sunday, y'all. So 30-30.
Ernest was nominated for Bank Angler of the Year.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
If that happens, that would make him a two-time Bank Angler of the Year.
Got a lot of nominations this year so far. Holy cow.
Fishing on credit. Didn't even see him hit the line.
I thought he said fish on for a second. I was like, liar. Hey, Stan, that Hurricane Aaron, is that going to affect y'all there?
Not
Is it
that I've
looking like-
seen. Not that I've
Okay.
seen yet. I'll have to double check.
I've just seen a few things that was going to come up the East Coast. It's staying offshore, but it's supposed to be wind and waves. And I know you're inland a little bit, but
We do. They do. Depends on what happens. They do track this way sometimes, and my granddaughters are a little east of where I am currently. Oh boy, that was funny. That got away from us real quick, didn't it?
that's the best part of STANday. At some point during STANday, it's going to go off the
Oh,
track a little bit.
absolutely. But
I'm just
within
glad
reason.
that I have now officially put the envisionment of hooks in wrong areas for men for the rest of their life. And I like that.
There you go. There's a shirt you can make for there's a shirt that you can make. Put about a target with the arrow pointing down.
I'll just do the full on image.
Hey, there he is. J Dog's gone fishing. The J Doggy's in the house. What's up, J Dog? J Dog and I have a showdown eventually. He just keeps keeps refusing to schedule it with me, but we'll see. It'll happen one of these days, one of these years. I should actually fish for a little bit first before I go running my mouth about something, right? That's right. Shirley T says, "Hey, J Dog, I hope you're having a wonderful day today."
Ooh. Gee, everyone a brain cell.
He says I keep ignoring his phone calls.
That doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, I'm bad with. I'm just not good with phone calls.
Phone calls, texts.
Yeah, any of that stuff. Well, back in my day, we didn't have that stuff. If we wanted to talk to somebody, we had to crank the thing like that. Operator, give me 411.
Can you imagine if these kids today were stuck to a wall with a cord on a phone?
And a rotary phone.
Unbelievable. Yeah, I can't even imagine. Like, I remember greatest invention ever as far as phones go was, well, okay, I guess after that when it was the cordless phone. But when they actually came out with that cord that was a cord for the phone that was like what? I guess it was originally only supposed to be 10 feet, but by the time you stretched it all out and everything, you had it to about 100 foot long.
Oh yeah, you could stretch it around two corners and be able to hide somewhere in the house and have a conversation. Yeah.
Yeah, it's around two corners, through the bathroom door.
Cordless phones came out when probably teenager, preteen, whatever. They started becoming pop. We got the first one, but the battery would only last like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And long distance, growing up in a rural area, basically, unless I wanted to talk to people I could see every day, it was long distance.
Long distance, yeah. I forgot about the long distance. That's right. Collect phone calls. Who remembers those?
Can we just talk
What?
about hanging up on your cell phone so that you could call back when it was free?
Oh yeah, 3 after 8 with Verizon or 9 or whatever it was.
Yeah.
That's how it was when we met. I'd be like, I'll talk to you after 9.
Mine wasn't. I had unlimited when we met. So he'd say, I'll call you back after 9.
Yeah, yeah. I remember. That's right. That's right. The
It just
reduced
made me
rates.
laugh because I'm like, I had the first Sprint unlimited package, which I still have. They've honored it since then.
Yeah, they'll try to do whatever they can to get you off of it too.
Yeah, I got doctored in and I'm super glad about that.
Absolutely. Randy said he's had $600 long distance phone calls before. I bet. Absolutely, Danny. That is hilarious. Danny said, "Have you seen the videos of the kids nowadays, modern kids trying to use a rotary phone? Not just kids, dude. There's adults. It's been adults 20, 30 years since it's been rotary phones.
Oh, it's crazy. Absolutely insane.
It's because instinct tells you to push,
Yeah."
then you're like, crap.
They were pressing the numbers, trying to dial instead of spinning the wheel. Yeah, yeah.
And then
And
you get a number wrong. You have to freaking hang up and start all over.
oh my gosh.
Yeah, there was
Then
no backspace on those phones.
yeah. And then of course, if somebody had all too many nines and zeros in their number, it's like forget it. I'll walk to your house. I'll be there quicker than I can dial it. Dig, 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 dig. It's like, why can't your number be 2222222? That'd be simple. No, 9909099. And even this, like, kids don't even know what this means anymore. This is the what is it? This now for call me?
Call me.
Like, what is that?
Uh, well, and then we got really fancy in the teenage years there with pagers. And we all had little black books that had everyone's phone numbers in them and codes for what this meant and what that meant.
Yeah, yeah.
Then you'd have
That's
to find a
funny.
payphone and call them.
And then, of course, when that first came out, it was like any of the old people thought you were a drug dealer or a
Oh, yeah.
doctor, one or the other. So,
I was not a doctor.
Let's see. Weekend Angler says our old sheriff's pager number used to be 222-2222. Can't forget that one.
Not long ago, someone said there's still a phone number you can call for the time and temperature. I don't know if it's true or not, but it wouldn't surprise me.
No, there's still people, and it's funny. We haven't had a house phone in forever because, let's face it, the only people that were calling it were telemarketers and stuff. So we haven't had a house phone in forever, landline. But my my mother, we just had to get her a new phone the other day. Whoop. Speaking of that, I just had the power blink. Whoop.
We have a landline, but there has never been a phone hooked up to it.
Yeah.
It came free with, I don't know, internet or I don't know.
Yeah.
They
Yeah. We actually had this going back some years now. Verizon was doing it was like the triple play where you had internet, phone, and cable. And so we weren't going to use the house phone anymore. So we said, well, let's just do internet we wanted to do away with the house phone, so we just did internet and cable. The bill actually went up because we dropped the phone.
Oh,
So we
yeah.
said, never mind, give us the line back.
That's what was going to happen to us. That's why we actually have one, but
Yeah.
I don't even think we have an outlet for a landline. But if we do, I don't know about it.
Weekend Angler says there's always the Hall & Oates hotline. You call it and select the Hall & Oates song to listen to. Oh my God, 719-266-2837.
The most dialed number on the planet, 8675-309.
309-8675. And you can't, you start hearing that number, 867, you automatically, the rest just comes out.
Yep.
Get a spam call, just answer and say, thanks for calling the sperm bank. What the what, Lisa? Yep, I've done it. She's, oh my gosh.
That's when pranking people was fun.
Oh
Back,
gosh.
yeah.
Is your refrigerator running? I can't tell you how many late night phone calls I made saying that. When I was
My favorite one, because I used to bowl a lot. My favorite one was called the bowling alley. Yeah, do you have 16-pound balls there? Well, yes. How do you walk? Those were the days, huh?
Oh yeah, I liked when people called. You got to answer it any way you wanted. Like Joe's Pleasure Palace, you pay with leg.
county morgue, you stab them, we slab them.
Yeah, my friend's father was always with the morgue one. He loved doing the morgue one.
Yeah, it's kids today will never know that. I mean, caller ID really eliminates it because they can call
Oh
you
yeah,
back.
that. And remember when it first started, what you could do? What was it? *69, and you
Yeah.
could keep. I think it was *69, right?
Sergio,
The star, whatever. There was all kinds of different things. Weekend Angler says DeSoto, Illinois is up the road from where they are. Their phone prefix was 867.
that's awesome.
All right, there you go. See it. LG Bass said, Stan, my grandson, just handed me a folded piece of paper to unfold. There were 22 folds in it.
That's hard to do.
Hey, man, it sure is. *67 block. Oh, that's right. *69. That was just as bad because it called back whoever just called you. Yeah. Yeah. And usually the people that would, if they got the prank call like that, they would wait a few minutes to do the *69, hoping that you'd be away from the phone and your parents would answer the phone. Yeah. Yeah. That was a *69 called the people back. Does that still work on landlines? Does anybody know? *67. And that was
No
the one
idea.
that blocked the caller ID. And the *69 is called back. I'd have to check it out, see if that still works.
411. Yeah, all the.
We need to get off of this. Bobby, please, for the love of God, catch a fish.
You got a better chance of bee catching one.
Oh, Ashley said you can do it with your cell phone. Not just a landline, *67. Good to know. Good to know.
My phone won't let you call if you won't reveal yourself. So
Really? There you
I hope
go.
it counts it a scam and blocks it.
Let's see. I wonder if Ashley's going to know this is me. Boop, 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 boop.
I don't get scam calls.
I have fun with them sometimes. You know, I
used
like.
to,
My
but now
mom's
they
good
just
at it. She'll carry on a conversation with them, and you can hear them getting frustrated as hell because they can't
Yep.
sell them nothing. She'll keep them on the phone for 2 hours.
People on there doing it.
Absolutely. Or you try to get their house. Why would you want my house phone? So I can call you back when you're trying to be home and eat dinner. Yeah.
No, just when you see it scam, you pick it up and say, "Well, I've hidden the body. Now what do I do?"
Yeah. Absolutely.
They'll hang up.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yes, it's done. Now, what am I supposed to do with the body?
There's blood everywhere. What am I supposed to do?
Yeah. I just want to fix your computer. That's not going to help me with this dead body.
You paid me to do this. What am I supposed to do now?
It's called warranty code for something.
Yeah. Oh gosh.
Want to talk about freaking somebody out? They'll hang up on you.
Then he says, "I love it when telemarketers call. I try to sell them some RCT gear." Yes, sir. I'd like to talk to you about your car warranty. Car warranty? Well, let me tell you. You go fishing?
Oh, Stan. We watched, our grandson is getting into old 1980s movies, 80s and 90s movies.
Yeah.
So we watched Airplane with him the other day. And the scenes in the airport with all of the different religious groups and all that. He's like, "What is that?" I said, "Yeah, it used to be you couldn't walk through an airport without." That's the one good thing that came out of the September 11th thing is you don't have to put up with that anymore.
Yeah. What Hare Krishnas and
Oh yeah. He said,
Yeah.
"Was that real?" I was like, "Very."
Very, yes, absolutely.
Oh, and 3 is the number of times if you answer the door naked, they quit coming to your house.
Just depends on how you come to the door naked.
Oh my
I
goodness.
feel like that would not work quite as well for me.
Jehovah's Witnesses ain't been back to my mom's house in 30 years.
I guess it just depends on who's answering the door.
I answered the door buck naked with a shotgun. And ain't been back since.
Like I said, I guess it depends on who's on the other side of the door. Well, there we go. It is almost 11:30.
Is that late already?
Yes. Imagine time flies by when you're just sitting there talking about crap.
And I mean, we've tried to keep it close for Bobby by only catching one fish.
I guess you guys can put the bait back on your hooks now.
You know, as far as conditions go, you've got like perfect weather for fishing. It's cloudy.
Yeah.
The barometric pressure's amazing. The water temperature's
It's on
at
a slight
83.
rise right now.
Just a whole 9 yards, and it has been slower than a bad day.
Isn't that it's
That's
you know what,
crazy.
V? I guess if we could figure that part out, fishing wouldn't be fun anymore.
It just tells me there's something we're missing, and I'm still a firm believer it's in the jet stream.
Could be. It definitely could be. But there's definitely factors out there. And what's really cool with doing these, a lot of the live fishing is that you can see, and it's hilarious. Now, of course, there's, what do you call it, anomalies. There's going to be little things here and there, but for the most part, you watch it, there could be no bite in tournament for an hour, and all of a sudden, bam, Bobcat on the Tennessee River gets a bite. Then y'all get one up on Sandusky, and then down, and all of a sudden, bam, it's like all these bites, all these fish caught, and then another hour of nothing. It's like there is something that affects, big parts of the country at one time.
And there's only one thing that does that. The jet stream.
Solar flares.
Oh,
Solar
stop.
flares. There you go. There's a bunch of things like that that nobody has really ever studied on the fish, but uh, I think what sometimes people get so caught up in one thing, like you were talking before, V, about like you were mentioning all the different things, but people focus on like the moon phase or the uh, barometric pressure, and I think that all of those external factors, all of them, have something to do with it. Just like with us, the temperature. Is it if it's too hot or too cold, you don't feel like eating, and then if it's windy, if it's this, if there's all kinds of external factors that are always affecting us. And I think the more the more positive they are, the better the bite is. The more negative of all of those external factors, it's the water temperature's too high, it's the blah blah, everything right down the line is when you get the no bites. And those where some of them are good, some of the things are good, some of them are bad. I think is when you get those bites. It's not a bad day, but I think it all affects it.
But they are all good today. Like all the
Yeah,
flight conditions, according to studies, are good.
We're on a
But-
slight rise on the barometric pressure.
But
yeah.
something is still
There's some big thing that's way off, like you're saying, and that's
we went over tons of fish and none are biting. And I'm gonna figure this out. It drives me crazy. Not so much because I'm not catching fish, but I hate to not understand something.
yeah. And there's one thing if it's you're just not catching any bigger fish, but you're still catching fish. You're still getting, but no, when even the little ones don't bite, it's like, what in the world is going on?
There's something in the conditions that are, and I want to know what that. I'm just like, what the heck?
And some of it is catfish dog. I think electromagnetic fields affect them also. Oh, I'm sure it does. I'm sure it does.
You know what? It could be something in the core too. Actually,
It's something in the what, V?
the core of the planet,
Oh yeah,
instead of
absolutely.
being the jet stream, it could actually be in the core. Might have to see what the core is doing today.
Yeah, the core.
Absolutely.
Seismic.
The
It could be seismic.
It could be.
big
Then
volcano under Yosemite's about to erupt. The fish aren't biting.
But James is one that has talked about solar flares a lot, and I've actually, researched on that a little bit. Not so much with fish per se. We tried to keep track of that whenever, uh, there's always some solar flares going off, some more than others, and uh, the EMPs that come towards the Earth and is when it gets really high. They say that shuts the fish down. And it was weird that it was working a lot of times, but not all the time. So it's something though. There's some other things out there that driven by solar flares. Yeah, and they say now that our magnetic fields are changing, so they're starting to shift.
But
Well,
if you
they're
think about it, seismic would affect the ground and the water,
yeah.
obviously. So I wonder if there's something going on seismic today.
That is a great point. Somebody will figure it out one of these days.
We're gonna blame it on it, whether there is or not.
Yeah.
I should have studied it. I should have studied this crap years ago instead of waiting. But it is what it is.
Well, there's my mother or my sister out there, Michelle Smith. Hello, hello. That's
Well, I
usually my
haven't
mother.
heard you say you've had to go to the hospital for your mom recently, so that's awesome.
Yep. Yep.
Good stuff.
Yeah. Hope she's doing. She's got another, more appointments coming up, but hopefully get things totally figured out, and that'd be good. That's right, Randy. Thank you. Thank you. Please remember to hit that thumbs up. Absolutely. Well, if we're in another slow spot. It's almost 20 to 12. I've got another tip here for today. There's another thing, binder clips, these binder clips. This was 30 cents at Walmart. They come in different sizes, but you can use them for a bunch of different things. But that's these clips like this. So, these clips like this, and you squeeze it open. And you can use it for a lot of things. Like if you're tying a hook, you can use that to twist the hook around. You can also use it. Oh, where'd the line go? Randy Old Gracious Swain said, movement of tectonic plates that grind off them make a difference. Absolutely.
That's the seismic, Randy.
But if you're, obviously this is a huge hook. But you can put it around a pan or a pair of scissors or anything. And you put, for tying the hooks, you need to pull on it. You can use it for that. There's so many things. But there you go. Put some of those in your tackle box too. These little binder, they come different sizes. You can get the bigger ones. So if you got to clamp something down, you want to clamp your line to a pole, whatever. Get yourself some binder clips. They're less than $1 and put some of those in your tackle box too. What's up, Brian B? Is 11:40. We got about 20 minutes left. Catfish Dog said the last time we had a small earthquake, our birds told us before it happened. Absolutely.
Animals know. They know this planet better than anyone.
Yeah, look at what's funny is I've seen people and maybe some people out there have had dogs that like to go fishing with them and stuff, and I knew this when I was in the Air Force. This one guy was in the Air Force with. We'd go fishing, and he had a dog he'd bring with him every time, and that dog would actually be able to. That dog knew when the pole was going to get a bite. I don't know if it picked up on the slight move. I don't know what it was, but that dog could tell when he get a bite. Oh, hold on. My mother said, oh, might not be my mother. That Grandpa, little girl is in here saying hi and waving to you. Hi, baby girl. Hello, Hannah. Hi, baby. Hope you have a good day.
Same over here.
Yep. So just about 20 minutes left.
For the rules. So something is. There's more to play.
That's actually less than that. I got to change the date. Nightbot is still going on the February date. That's in January. I don't remember the dates in January, but CatCon in January. What's
I
that?
believe it's 9th and 10th. Don't quote me, but I believe that's when it is.
That sounds about right. That's 5 months, a little less than 5 months. LG Bass said, my dog can hear my son's motorcycle coming 30 seconds before us. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah.
She says the dogs know when I'm coming home. They can hear me coming down the road behind that parallels the house there. So.
Uh-huh.
They know the difference between his vehicle and someone else's.
Isn't that something?
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, we've got CatCon in January for those of us that are following the MRM tournaments. River Cats Tackle has 4 boats in that. That is September 16th, right?
13th.
13th, I believe.
Mashed potatoes. I got to get a list. I'm just going to make a list and set it next to me here because my brain does not work like it used to.
You'll just lose the list.
See, Bobby, people that don't know Bobby, he gets them out. He gets his shots back. Don't worry.
Well, it took
Don't
you
worry.
a week to find your mouse
Oh my gosh, that was so
and your phone
frustrating.
stand.
That was so frustrating. But I have it now. See, there it is. Let's see. Uh-oh.
Yeah, CatCon is January 9th and 10th.
Awesome. January 9th and 10th. We got September 13th. You have the MRM Mississippi River Monsters tournament, and that is in oh my gosh. Now I remember the date. Now I forgot the place.
Memphis.
Memphis. Woo. Yeah, I need that list bad, don't I? The Weekend Angler says it's a good thing that Lake Moultrie folks invented putting floats on Carolina rigs. If Lyle Stokes had done it, we'd all be calling them Santa Claus rigs. Let's see.
And
Angel
now we'll
Honeycutt's
have
out
to
there.
come up with
Angel Honeycutt's out there saying, what's up from the husband and wife team from St. Louis, Missouri. Always great to see you, Angel. Randy said, my neighbor had a dog that knew when I was going by their house, no matter which car I was in. That might be something else. There we go. Then this is the next one. Then you got the gathering is in April 24th to 26th. And there's going to be some new things happening at the gathering this year. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you, V?
Yeah. The Golden Whisker Awards live presentation banquet.
There we go.
It's on Friday night.
And that should be a blast. So well, I gotta talk to you about that this afternoon. River Cats Tackle said, you going, Stan? We will talk about that this afternoon, if that's okay. Mike Chavez was asking Tom if him and Lori were going fishing anytime soon. LG Bass says, I hope to, Mike. The dock was resurfaced, but HOA wants to wait for wood to cure and seal before we can drill holes for rod holders. Still waiting. Dang HOAs. 30 awesome people out there still watching. That's right. Definitely love watching the dock. It is it has been upgraded to the #1 travel destination here in Virginia. The world famous dock down at Tom and Michelle's.
Hey, Stan, you were talking about upcoming events. Also, May 15th and 16th, Owensboro, Kentucky, the Catfishing World Championship and Expo.
There we go.
That's another one that, if you like to
And
travel, hang out with people and all that, be a good place to go.
that is in Owensboro, I believe.
Owensboro, Kentucky.
I'm gonna have to look that one up. I think that is that. Does anybody know out there as far as what part of Tennessee? Is it like Central State?
Well, it's the Kentucky part of Tennessee.
Oh, all right. There you go. That makes
It's
sense.
northwestern Kentucky,
I
right
meant,
on the
did I
Ohio
say
River.
Tennessee?
Yeah.
I'm still thinking of Memphis, and that amazed me. The Kentucky part. I tell you, mashed potatoes. I don't even know what I'm saying sometimes. The- Does anybody know what part of Kentucky? There we go. Owensboro is.
Western Kentucky, right on the Ohio River.
All right.
And I guess they have a brand new convention center over there. Real nice facilities. He really wants to make this a huge event. So
Absolutely. Well, that's been one of the things with CatCon is it being in February and uh, location where it's at, that there's actually not catfishing, but there would it'd be right on the river, right? Like apparently you can like see the river from the convention center. Oh, okay. Evansville, Indiana. That's where I've got family there. So about 40 minutes east of Evansville, Indiana, right on the Ohio River. Perfect. Uh, what in the world is that? Tell you, this is I definitely got a little Bermuda Triangle going on here in my studio. Losing those things now, just a phantom noise out of nowhere. But a weekend angler says Caitlin overheard him talking about the Owensboro tournament. Now she wants to partner with me and fish it. It's probably going to happen. Oh, that's awesome. Danny Stone said Owensboro is closer for him than Cat Con. All right. River Cats Tackle said that we booked already. Uh-oh. Excuse me. There we go. We got him back.
yeah, we had to. It's going to be a terrible picture because my phone has a crack right in front of the screen. But yeah, her phone died. Plugged it in earlier and it said moisture detected. So unplugged it.
Ah,
Totally forgot to plug it back in. So,
oh, I hate that.
yeah, it happens.
The old Apple and Android debate.
Oh, it's not really a debate. It's Android.
Oh, whatever.
The breeze is nice. But it becomes a pain when you're fishing. Yeah, again.
Okay, then we have Danny Stones out there. He's saying he may be fishing Owensboro with Cool Cats James. There you
Nice.
go. I tell you what, as a person that has fished with James, he is absolutely a blast to fish with. Stan3 and I fished with him.
I can see that. He's high energy. I bet he's fun.
Oh, a blast! Just everything is so much fun, and then you get a fish on, and I love the excitement about the fish. I don't even care. I don't even care if I'm the one catch. I just love being part of it, and man, he gets excited with the fish, and he is a lot more knowledgeable of an angler than people give him credit for. He definitely
Oh,
knows.
he caught that pieball a while back there, and he was so excited about it. And just seeing people that excited about a fish is awesome. And Danny's the same way. You imagine those two. If those two don't catch a pieball together,
Oh
something's
my
not right.
goodness, absolutely. All right, the chat's throwing shots at me now. I love it. That's good. Uh, Let me put that back up here. Of course, you could. I got. That's the last big fish I caught, I think. So I got to go catch a big one soon. I'll go catch a big one soon. Brian B says that. Where'd he go? Wow, that picture that Stan has up is like. He's talking about my picture right here. That's like so 10 years ago.
Probably about the last time Brian B fished. Oh no, we did fish with him once STANday this year. One
That's
STANday.
right. That's right. And the weekend angler says, yeah, that fish in Stan's photo is now eligible for Social Security.
Oh,
My gosh.
that's,
That's a good one.
I love it. I love it. If that's not what fishing is all about, somebody tell me what it is, because
That one was definitely for the win, though.
Chad, if only you knew a couple guides who could put people on big fish, including
Yeah.
yourself.
I know. I'm telling you. Oh man, I'm getting there. I'm getting back out there.
Well, that's where you were supposed to shamelessly plug a couple guys, a couple
Oh,
guys.
well, thank you. Thank you.
Trying to
But
help.
I happen to know whether you're going out to Louisiana or you're staying right here in Virginia. You want to check out Virginia, you got Goober Time Guide Service. Make sure you give them a shout. Fishing the James River, Lake Anna, and a bunch of other places. Not just catfish. We'll go out for crappie, striper, pretty much whatever you want. We can take you out there. And then you've got Louisiana. You want to get that little bit of Louisiana experience, make sure you check out Creole Guide Service. Jeremy and Andrew Tank, they'll get you out there. And not only will they get you on fish, you get to have a little bit of taste of that Louisiana life. And man, anybody that goes down there to see them, you'll just experience something that's very rare in this country anymore. So there you go. Thank you. I appreciate that. That little guide service moment is brought to you by Chris from Catch Fish with Us. See, mashed potatoes. I'm slow. I'm slowing down. Normally, I would
That's
have
all
caught right
good.
on
That's
to
what we're
that.
here for.
Thank you. That's right. We all need a little help, right?
That's why we're a team, Stan.
Exactly. Let's see. That's right. That's why fishing is a team sport. There ain't no me in fishing. I don't know where I was going with that. There was a funny joke somewhere in there, but I lost it. So Brian B said last time Sandfish was on Noah's Ark.
Ooh,
That's right.
ouch.
It was on Noah's Ark, and I only caught 2 fish because there was only 2 worms for bait. Oh man. Noah's Ark. I would have been perfect for Noah's Ark, right? Yeah, everything in 2s. Grumpy Vet said, where'd he go? Grumpy Vet said, I went fishing and hiking yesterday. Had to walk in over 300 yards, dragging a wagon to fish. There you go. Yeah, if you bank fishing, I'd say one of your biggest pieces of equipment that you need is a good wagon, good trailer. Oh, wow. There you go. That's what's great about a good joke is people can. That's what's great about a good joke. People can just go on with Weekend Angler says, yeah, but Brian, at least Stan got to fish with Lyle on the ark. Oh, man. That's right. We each had one worm for bait. Lyle didn't own his own boat until much later on. But when he wanted to fish, he'd say, I know this Noah fella. Oh, that's too much. Jonathan Mays out there. What's up, Jonathan? How's it going?
Hey, yeah, where's he been? I missed Speed Bump.
Hopefully, I think I saw and heard that they had gotten a boat, but hope everything's going well there, Jonathan. Hope y'all can get back out on STANday here soon. Everybody been asking for everybody's been asking about Speed Bump, and then of course his sister Destiny. Awesome family. I love seeing how close they are and getting the kids out fishing. That's some great stuff there.
We got to meet them at CatCon, and then got to hang out with them at the gathering. So
The Speed Bump. That is all in all, that's a pretty cool nickname. I'm just saying. That's
yeah. Well, he just sat down on the edge of the road and it fit.
right. Well, we are at the 3-minute warning. 3-minute warning. And isn't it funny? What a difference. You know, we were talking before, and you were just saying, you know, all the conditions are good this week. All the conditions are good this week, and this week, 1 11-pound fish.
Yep.
Last week, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think I got 8-ish fish on here, including the 25-pound flathead. Remember, Bert and Steve were with us, and they were just knocking the carp out of the park. And
There was plenty crappie on there too.
Bobby actually, you know, we now know why Bobby's name is not 922 Catfish Barbecue, because he can't catch catfish worth a lick, but that sucker can catch some crappie now.
Oh yeah, he was on the crappie last week.
And the white bass. So he was killing on fire last week. But there we are. I mean, there's probably 30 fish caught all last week. And today, 1.
One little fish. And that was pretty early on.
But honestly, isn't that why? And I'm asking, you know, I'm seriously asking chat and y'all, isn't that why we go back? Like, if I don't know, catching fish is great, but if it was just you could go out there and do it every single time, it's just to me, it's just not the same. It's just not as fun. You know, that's why, like, we lived right on a lake, and I could go out there and pretty much at any point tell you where fish would be. There's going to be, you know, bass will be here. We're going to catch some pike and pickerel over here. Smallies here, whatever. That one, and I guess that's why, you know, you fish that same body of water. You're like, all right, I need to fish somewhere else because you need a different challenge, you need to, once you've got things figured out, it's not as fun. It's not the same. I don't know. Maybe that's just my opinion, but I think it's that not knowing if you're gonna get it or not. And you got to change things up and do different things. Michael Grumpy Vet said the daytime bite's been really hard this year for him. All right, and there we go. Boom, boom, bam. It is 12 noon. Kristen V, what would you like to add before we jump out of here today?
Same thing we say every week. No, we love our STANday. Love hanging out with Stan. Bobby's okay.
Hi, Bob.
I want to encourage anyone. Hey, look, if you are even considering doing this, come on out, hang out with us for sure. Like we've shown here, you really don't have to catch fish. That's just a boat. So,
Absolutely.
we just have a good time hanging out, talking. Sometimes it gets a little off the rails. Sometimes it's dad jokes. We absolutely love our Sundays out here. And thank you, Stan, and definitely thanks everyone for watching. We appreciate y'all.
Thank you. And I know they're getting packed up. V gonna run home, take care of the dogs, bring back some lunch. Bobby, how about you? Anything you'd like to add?
Chris said it pretty well. Uh, without chat, without the other people involved, this ain't no fun. Just talking to ourselves, but which I do a lot.
Yeah, I was gonna say we'd be doing it anyhow, but it wouldn't be as fun.
Right. But it was a beautiful day. I did get some info off the DNR that might help for next week. We're gonna give her a shot next week. I might even go to Piedmont. It's a different lake, but I'm not sure about the signal out there, but we'll find out.
There you go.
And as always, Godspeed, God bless, high lines and full stringers.
Well, boom, boom, bam. You said that great, Bobby. And seriously, thank you, everybody, from the bottom of my heart. Appreciate each and every one of you being out there. If, like Chris said, you ever want to come up, more than welcome. The link is usually right there. All you got to do is, if you want to have it ahead of time, email me at the number 2 stansfishing@gmail.com. Even if you just, we can have 10 people up here. Even if you just want to pop up for a few minutes because you've never been live before and you want to just try to start doing it, that's a good way to just come up, and no pressures on you. So if we got spots open, you're welcome to come up and fish with us. But with that being said, look forward to the Danny Stone Outdoors this afternoon, 2:00 Eastern, I think is what we said. And then you've got the River Cats Tackle Show later on this evening at 7:00 Eastern, 6 Central, and that's on Lance McCoolguy's channel. But with that being said, we are out of here. We'll see everybody very soon. Deuces.